There is a difference between telling people that you are trying and actually trying. Today was an example of me actually trying. And I woke up by 7. By 8, I was cold calling and I quit. Quit? The fuck? I stopped by 5 p.m. That's 9 hours of cold calling. Okay, let's take away 1.5 hours to just eat and just, small breaks. Of course, I took small breaks. So 1.5 hours of breaks in total. That's still like 7.5 hours of cold calling. I did 234 cold calls and managed to book 15 meetings just in one day. Just today. I never booked more than 2 meetings in one day. I've never done it. Never. And that's because I just quit too early. And also my pitch was bullshit. It was shitty. Now that I've taken that course that cost me $600, I kind of learned a thing or two, I learned how to do this. And yeah, it's proof that it works. And that's why in my last video I said, even though I don't have money right now, I can't blame the course. I can't blame myself for buying the course because the course I needed that course, So yeah, I did everything that I said I would do yesterday. Well, I said I would do 250 cold calls, but I just couldn't do that today. Maybe because I watched a little bit of YouTube, 20 minutes. In those 20 minutes, I could have made it to 250. So I know that next time I'm gonna do it even better. So there's a big difference between all the other times and today. You can see it on my face. I'm so fucking tired. The night before, the last night, I slept for like fucking 5 hours. I didn't give a shit. I had to wake up by 7. I promised myself and I promised you guys, and I did it. I did it because I know that's what I had to do to fucking get this shit. The night before that, I got like 5 hours of sleep as well. So I was tired today. I was fucking tired yesterday, and I'm fucking tired today because I got too little fucking sleep. And you can listen to my voice. I'm just fucking mad as well. Just gonna breathe. Tomorrow I got a job interview with a cold calling center. Even though I'm doing this, I still have to show my parents that I'm a little bit realistic in their eyes. Realistic. This is realistic for me. So I'm trying to get a job that I can start whenever now it's 27 days that I have left. Whenever the 27 days are left, I can start somewhere, and don't have a war at home, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So after that, I will be home by 11 a.m. And that means, I have 2 meetings tomorrow as well. One is by 12 and one is by 2 p.m. The thing is, listen, the way I booked these meetings, now it's important to how I actually did it. So the way I booked it, I didn't just say, oh hey, I'm this guy, I did this, just sell like normal people, so normal businessmen do. I did it this way where I just said, hey, it's just, I try to sound like I have something holding my throat, instead of like sounding like a salesperson. I try to sound like hey, it's just Margot here, instead of saying, hey, it's Margot here, it's me, Margot. Instead of saying that, I'm trying to like act like chill and like I've been working all day, so when you do that, people listen to you because you don't sound like a salesperson, and people don't want to be sold to. Nobody wants to be sold to. You don't want to be sold to. I don't want to be sold to. So what you do after, then you say, oh, I'm calling from this business. Do you know this business? And then they just of course they're gonna say no, because who the fuck knows who you are? Then you say, oh yeah, we just built AI agents. And before they have the time to say anything about that, you say, and actually I've been building an AI assistant for you guys, actually. So maybe you could, you use filling words. You don't say, I built this for you. Would you be interested in seeing it? You build small words in between where you sound like a real person. You say, oh yeah, so I built this assistant for you actually, and I was wondering if maybe you could give me like, just 15 minutes sometime so I could show you how effective it would be. If you say it like that, they are more interested in listening to you rather than you, like, imagine this. If you put that beside the average salesperson who says it like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, oh yeah, do you wanna see it? Who the fuck wanna listen to that? Nobody gives a shit about that guy. So sound natural, sound like you actually spent a lot of time doing this. So yeah, that's how I did it. And if they say no, I don't spend time trying to get their fucking meeting. I don't spend time doing that. Maybe a little bit, just like getting over some objections. But if they still say no, I just say thank you for your time. I'm sorry to interrupt your day. Have a nice day. I'm not gonna call you back. Boom. Next one. You don't have to convince. You don't have to convince people. You have to find the people who are interested. You can't convince someone who fucking don't want to be helped. It's just like drug addicts. You can't stop them if they don't want to stop it by themselves. If they don't want to do it, you can't do it. So, those who want to, they will come. They will say yes. But you have to make it sound like you've been working on this. But you're not going to say, oh, I've been working hard for you. And you're just going to say no. You're not going to say that. But you're going to sound like that, you have to make them feel guilty for saying no. I know it's like fucking manipulative, but that's fucking how I did it, I don't give a shit, man. I have to make my money. So, yeah. Then I got to say no or yes. And then you got to fucking show them in the meeting the AI agent that you built. And here's my problem. I said I had made that agent. I haven't made shit. I made shit, man. I don't even have that agency. That agent. I'm going to build it now. And guess what? I'm not going to get fucking sleep again. I'm not going to get sleep again. You can see how much of a zombie I look like. I'm going to get another night without night. What? Another night without sleep is what I meant. Yeah. I'm so tired, man. I'm so fucking tired. But the thing is, I don't want to quit. I could easily just say, oh, can we reschedule or some shit? But then there's a risk of losing the client yeah. I'm going to make myself deserve to get this, So, yeah. Putting yourself in alignment of your results, by manifesting. It doesn't mean you just have to think about it. You should not just sit there and just Porsche. You have to do something. You have to feel like in your heart that you actually deserve it. It's easy to say, oh, I deserve a Lamborghini SVJ, but you don't. You're just sitting in your fucking sofa, fucking jacking off, man. You don't deserve a fucking Lamborghini. So when you're working all the time, like me right now, I genuinely feel like I deserve it, and I genuinely feel like I am aligned with the fucking goal of mine. I feel like I'm aligned. And I just gotta be constantly in this state. I just gotta, dude, look at how tired I am. Like, this eye is always looking this way when I'm too tired. Look at all these fucking eye bags. Yeah, man. I don't even have any other word. Listen to me. I'm fucking too tired for this shit. And I can't even sleep yet. I've been cold calling for, I've been working for 9 hours. Then I've been working now as well, making this video. And I'm going to work after, because I'm going to make that agent. And I'm going to work again tomorrow. Let's go. But if this is what it takes, I am willing to do it. I'm willing to go more nights without sleeping. I'm willing to go fucking all in, even though how hard it is. If that means I can fucking get what I want, I will do it. I don't give a shit. Let's get this going, guys. Thanks for watching this fucking 10-minute video. Jeez, man. If you even listened all the way to this, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.